Here we are in August, and I'm just giving you a breakdown of what's been going on this summer from our market in the North Fulton, whatever, metro Atlanta area. There was this big, in my opinion, big run-up of homes and sales that were happening. Inventory really wasn't growing, but things that were coming out were moving very fast that had a lot of offers and interest initially in March, April, May, and then everything kind of slowed down in June. And I say this because of seasonality. I think home sellers decided to get on the market and join in, and they listed expecting the same results that were happening in the spring, and yet it kind of flattened out. And I think that people look at that in a few different ways and think, oh no, here we are correcting and it's shifting. I don't think so. Every year there is this like dip and a pullback in the market, and it's seasonality. People go on vacations, summers are short, kids are out of school for just a brief moment, and during that time they don't necessarily want to spend all their time and energy racing and going to see a home and getting an offer, just moving. The whole process seems a little bit like, we'll put it on pause. This year in particular, interest rates climbed up and got a little bit high, and that really put some downward pressure on the buyer's ability to buy and their really desire to. I think people were expecting the Fed to make some cuts. They have not, but then the stock market kind of took a dive a couple weeks ago. It has since recovered. There's a lot of volatility that's going on, not to mention the political landscape that's going to be coming at us, that we've already had, like who's on first, what's happening next, and things that you would never imagine. All of that wraps into our world and our economy, and that trickles down to real estate. I will also say that the homes that are on the market, quite a few of them are asking for, the higher price, but they're not necessarily in the best condition, or it's not the best options out there. The homes that are still sitting because they need something. And I think that there are buyers who are stretched to their limits in terms of here's the interest rates, although they have come down quite a bit into the mid to low sixes versus mid to low sevens. So that's a big win, I would say. But then in addition to that, you've got insurance that needs to come into alignment, and we've got a lot of tax assessments coming out that are inching the prices up. So everything is adjusting right now, and I think that people are a little nervous about where's this all going to shake out. If we have another dip in the market, does that mean people are, it'll all work itself out. It always does. It's just that makes people unsure. When people aren't sure, they pause. And I think between the summer and vacation seasons and schedules and travel sports and just people enjoying the weather finally, between that and these other economic factors, I think that we're seeing some people just not be clear, and unless you're clear, you're not going to make a decision. So I think we're seeing that. Homes have grown. We have, earlier this year, I think we were looking around 200 homes on the market total for a huge area, and now we're over 500. So inventory has grown significantly. May not be the best inventory, but it is inventory. The other side of that is they're not selling as fast, so they're sitting a little bit longer, which also gives somebody an opportunity to potentially get a discount on the home. Not a huge discount, the sky's not falling. Reasonable negotiations and skills that people haven't been able to take advantage of in the recent past. So I think we're seeing some of that. I also think, and experts who study this far beyond my expertise, have assessed and looked at and said, we haven't had a spring market yet. So as much as we felt a little bit of a burst and a boom and like whatever in March, April, May, we haven't even seen our summer, springs, big hit yet, and they're predicting that we're going to see that in the fall. So after Labor Day, I would think that we're going to see some of these homes. One, I think the Fed is scheduled to make a reduction in the cut, so we'll see some of that come down. We'll maybe see some financial relief on the interest rate side, potentially. Then the other side of it, I think that people are going to settle down with this election and all this other stuff that's going on, and then they're going to be ready to make a decision because they've settled in. We always see a little bit more activity after Labor Day than the summer months, and I think that if the experts are right, we're going to have a really busy fall, winter, and then the strong end of the year going into next year. So if you're looking to sell, looking to buy, be patient, don't have fear, it'll be okay, everything will work out, and your opportunity will still be there.